Today's news, Korea's first plus-size model responds to the Korea's unrealistic beauty standard article.
There's actually two articles that this whole story is referring to. I think it was Juliana Haas who originally posted about an experience that she had going over to Korea. She's a Korean-American 24-year-old. This lady, Juliana, had an experience while being in Korea with 3 family members telling her she had gained weight, that her appearance had deteriorated from the last time that they had saw her, and that it's a shame because she's actually pretty, or was pretty the last time they saw her. It's actually par for the course. That seems...
What?
Like that could easily happen. Like that's happened a million times over there.
Yeah, it could easily happen. That is the kind of thing that does occasionally happen. But I don't know. I do think that it's a little harsh.
I like what she did in response, because you're not allowed to talk back to elders there.
True.
You're just not allowed to. Like, we are, because we don't have this set of social structure in place, but they do. But because she's from the United States, she thinks more like we do, and she decided to tell them that they can't talk to her like this, and that what they said was hurtful and wrong, and that she had in fact lost weight since the last time she saw them.
Wow. Good for her. I'm shocked.
But that's how fucked up it is in the beginning, that they criticize her when they first see her. And she said that they did it multiple times on the first time that she was there visiting, and after a while they just started ignoring the fact that she was in the room and talking about her, but to each other.
That's really rude. That makes me sad to hear. Nobody wants to experience that, and nobody deserves to experience that. I really like this plus-size model. Her name is Kim Ji-young from Seoul. She's the first plus-size model, and I really like her advice. She was talking about how she experienced some of this as well when she was a kid, but she finally came to a point where she had to realize that she needed to be what made her happy. She needed to be the her that makes her happy.
That's what we all have to do.
And she started this plus-size fashion magazine to try to empower people to be comfortable in their own skin and in their own weight. And her biggest advice was, don't let yourself be defined by anyone else other than yourself. And I thought that was really super powerful and really fantastic advice.
We just came back from Washington, D.C., where we were visiting a friend who lives in Korea. He's a Brazilian. The 3 of us see eye to eye on many things, and it's not that we disagree on anything, but just because we've already moved back from Korea and he's traveling back to Korea, like he hasn't escaped the mindset which resides over there. And so I could already see the divide a little bit between how we feel now living here versus how we felt living over there. This was much more of a reality when we lived over there. That's not a reality for us anymore.
I remember you guys, as soon as we saw him immediately, you guys started talking about weight and who's gotten older and stuff like that. And that, I'm sorry, but you both look fantastic. I was just like, shut up, boys.
Did we really talk about that?
Yeah, you did.
I just think it's ridiculous that distant family members, when you see somebody for the first time in a long time, have to have this conversation all, forget Korean culture.
Yeah.
Like, why is this a Korean culture thing? Why can't you just be thankful that you get to see somebody for the first time? And if you see something you don't like, you just keep it to yourself. Like, how can Korean culture be so closed-minded when it comes to other people's feelings?
I don't know if it's closed-minded as much that it's just culturally okay to do it.
It's okay for the older person to say what they want to other people, even if it's going to hurt their feelings.
Well, it's not even older people, because when I was over there working, younger people would say things to me about, and I was their teacher, and so it was just so societally acceptable to say something about what you thought about somebody else's appearance. Like, that was acceptable, and I think that because that's acceptable, like, you don't even think about their feelings. What are your thoughts on this article and this poor girl's situation?
Yeah, how would you feel if you went to visit some distant family members somewhere else and then they started talking smack about you all day?
Oh.
I don't feel like I'm from a special family. Like, my family has issues, But I can't imagine this really happening to me, or even like when we go to visit your family either. Like,
no,
you know
they
what I mean?
wouldn't say something like that to your face. But maybe it's not so bad saying it to a face.
Click the like button, you guys. Click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye!